Efrema bema gani oba
Maunsa Sentun tumamwa bwasumuda maunsa
That shall not slap. Having black mosquito kwe. Pamon tontom na empom wisie bebre na ema wo mowa na ema wo nhwem na ehwam.
Having insecticide spray hwam na sanso kumwa wotu ene omo hwia nyina. Now having naphthalene balls and having perfumed insect repellent no ekumwa warrior nothing just here with
Having black mosquito kwe empom wisie bebre and say wo hwene so ehwam kama no emubu na jumo size no boduma don't shit to me no.
And a heaven spray having naphthalene balls ni perfumed insect repellent no ekumwa omutu na wa wonam from nothing just here with
Heaven dear bakope heaven dear
Heaven dear
Heaven dear bakope
FDA aji edrede krato yatum.
Come on, let's go. Now watch your tosso moche. If I send you near my dimre ye, shaming crime, and ye fepa, right chamu. Leave us send your twist no minute you after.
Oh, sir, I'm ready to say, Nana Pay, and I know me and you secret the very latest. In the order of Spana Pay, a sumo Unia TV, Afunia. 95.1 other affiliate station and pay mo one time Unia Maakye Jumeli and pay and you know and I obeti ewo kasa free so damage so Alfred Techi Mensa Isaac and Sapeja ewa ha yeden samye de airpass so be call Ghana Premier League match the 4 esase edan ifeliam na ne and ye wi nyina kra latest no and so bad the nipa no enya so kuma kra okọ and the Black Princess of Maakye Ewremo and so Guinea I don't know echema mayon and Sako, this is basically with Japuta. Essentially, man, me so shall on ya happy. I won't come over and I pay Yadina and so at airpass, San Diego Concomo, our phobia, almost Casamana pay at the airport. Yadamo Enchimo Air Mount Ghanaians place a blood. Send and you might have a coin and Ghana Mentia, Eddie Park, our Ecophone cruise on a pay Solomon and Manco Kusen, the Gun Kratas, so the weekend, our Chebi and that's a Kumakra Women's Super Cup, no, and so about the way now Hasma, we go do. And this way there yentimiendu nyama nko ya before ne che no me from adapa ku che nyama nya de reported the gunkata so and there ana peni nya e che be cross kapa konkofo en so weekend in Chelsea, oh my goodness, and ama koye say keke and mo United egusu a twefo mo bu na dia and ama koye 2 matches on the row. Manchester City elusu obianti omonka obianka ye ba say Chelsea Inka Ghana ya former swa anapa won komo ha ye de Barcelona e won komo e wa ha yeso kuma madam won komo nyina no ye de nyina enso e pa e wo so transfer me say production team no anapa very very strong and yeso komo kana Nathaniel Obim the legendo Chisom Obim Ogugu Adimola Emeka Ariobi Mikel Emona Edina Dosopa, all the leading lines on the Penya Kumakra, so when I'm quite at was Sasna Besma Kusapon, the Payo Muninum, Masone at the airpan, summer at the airpan, Opaso King Kai Biawa Daudoma, unionline.com, Felis, Shotingo, Edim Apple, with Kucha and 7 at the go in the Potocasi, Cotton Kind Wati, about Bonyama, it's in your conca, so live on Facebook, Unia TV, and I feel Unia 95.1 FM. So we say, try at home, Sema. Eni tete mienumyensa yeba bema tuntum a ofeso no TikTok papa bi obato ro boase kra na nsam wa sase da mom yeba sisi a
Onua Maakye sports segment nyumeko omaso yasin
Betway for the love of the game.
Johnny Show the live on Facebook, Odia 95.1 FM, Sassonian TV. Udra like page for comment twice in a pia share mami. Maybe Biaso to me and Conan me papa bet for Ghana Premier League week number 4 to me at twice so den enye asem good one anu fiada and the chassis Diana Stars Bobokono and so it me a boy my papa team kunima Bobo kwa wontin de Brekum Chelsea and to me anti 1-0 and a Diana it me a picky victory and so hono twice so Saturday na say in the city Bechem United at fish first goal na Smedema Sporting Club efi one goal down ebetisha wekabi no womo etimu ebako twice so enra na say and a Manchester no AC ekoye yes Martinos Koopman team had to vote any Dreams FC ball goalless so this striker will be at the to Sanso and a Nations FC any Legon Cities ebo 1-1 Sanso and other any Echema Kerala United etnfa any Great Olympics ebo goalless and so man Samates 1996 I said I went to be anti Gold Stars no obo homa ni hu pa o twagumsa obo miensa Real Tamale United and to me NC Academy AJ na sa no ye din ede ema mu ye papa na udwani ewurama Heart of Lions etifie ema bofo akota no esu ayi de pebre ene ne goalless team of the moment no enye asem koto ene Accra Lions ebe hosi club yakumase Asante Kotoko we matches anasa matcha akano enso enini after week number 4 matcha ye boy say ena shishapono no esi etie that today you very sure me but I'm sure say wa say ho that yentwe esoro ne esu ayi pebre Otobila boys yes bofo kwatano wo edi kan wo you unbeaten what you say wo keep it 3 clean sheets fantastic bofo beba bofo aba bofo kwatano bofo omukuta 8 points edi kan Legon Cities Bobokon Pakwesi obo adwuma pa ono kuta 7 points omo toso mienu nso atreman yes omo so ye adwuma ye pa Eric Allegede den team no omo ekuta 6 points Gold Stars 6 points Samates Diana Stars Great Olympics omina 6 8th position no Kerala United Sanso na Accra Lions o match ne no ono toso nkromu na 5 points and omo disu now 4 sa de teni Boboko Nations FC Heart of Lions Dreams FC Brekum Chelsea Medema Sporting Club Accra Heart to Folk and a Real Tamale United umina 4 Bechem United also edunson omo reba omo guta 3 points and na etie for Kumase Asante Kotoko for now ye jale gnu Kotoko are omo relegation Kotoko to do watching 18th position 3 matches 2 points and then they also ombo modern pa yansa omunyu eno any defu enso eba over the weekend matches at top form no ye go here kwen fast goals no esi eba
with the 2010-2011 champions Brekum Chelsea are 3 positions ahead of them. They have to defend. Eventually the shot is fired in. It didn't go through, but then the eventual connection finally registers the first goal. Isaac Minta nicely fired in, and that was an effort from Bright Angel. Blocked the first of proceedings here at the Nana Ajiman Bedu Park. There it is. Ediana FC have done what they had to do. Ajiman Bedu Park, and at full time is Ediana FC 1, Brekum Chelsea 0. Hello everyone and welcome to the Nana Fosu Jabwa Park here in Bechem. And on occasions like this, Bechem United would want to throw deep into the 18-yard box. Augustine Ogra with the connection, and that's the goal! The experience has brought to bear on the game Safas Kofi Mante. Long throw it was. Up went Abonyo. Augustine Ogra goes past one. Bechem United still have an opportunity. Felix Che came out. What a brave save. Eric Lace on the pass. This is good. Now they're trying to cut through. Aaron itself comes back to defend. Chance for Medium, and this should be it. Copybook goal. They worked it from defense straight into the end of the field. Telepathic understanding as the pass came through. Joseph Kinful was nowhere to be found. But Jonathan would go in for another cracker. No, he leaves it and is driven. Another well-worked goal. The tables have turned. It was a thunderbolt of a drive straight into the roof of the net. Into the 18-yard box is a long one. An opportunity and a drive. Oh. Took a bounce off one of the defenders. Julian Ni Akwanunu signals the end of the game. Mediama finally win here at the Nana Fosu Jiabua Park.
Hello, pleasant welcome to the Accra Sports Stadium. It's match day 4 of the Bet Premier League. Akumata takes a look at his watch, his blasts his whistle, and Onua gets us going at the Accra Sports Stadium. His Dreams FC on the offensive. Kakari, Linda Mtange looking for Ramos. Kasala tried a spectacular. That's a clumsy challenge, and Nuruddin gets a yellow card for this. That's clumsy and very silly from Nuruddin. Still got it. Here's Enchi. Shoots on his left and is blocked by his way. He shoots again and is very close from John Enchi. Not too happy about it. Issa and Ayi hangs on. Chance for Asabok. There's an appeal for a penalty after Linda Mtange's ball had hit a Dreams FC player and they get a corner. Ateje sends in a cross. John Enchi arrives with a header and he goes just over the bar against Afrani. He goes past Afrani. It's Ejeni Mboaten up against Richmond Ayi. A chance for Dreams. And Ampedu steps up to rescue the Phobians with a header. Here is Mboaten and it's a poor delivery. That's a good attempt. It's a lovely play from a Subontain. Initiative. He puts 1-2 for Salif Ibrahim on his right foot. It's a poor one. Jalilu clears the ball after an initial. Hatsabok and Dreams FC have drawn again this season. Full time. Hatsabok nil, Dreams nil.
Yes, so we matches are do my weekend. A team at Toffam. So I'm saying, and that big game, and they across sports in Abra, Asante Godoko, and the Lions at the airplane. But young Concotier, some of the and they command the head coach is Libby at the airport for Yan Sassi, FM Free, and the Nanajman Bedu Park, Edward Doma, Ahin Crew, running the other Yawa champion on no Etna bench, Edema, and didn't assassin face, who ran the name, and so Dina bench, Edema Brekum Chase. Right after the game, chose Elusuye, Edema Janan, say 2 coaches on or more at the FM.
There are a lot of things I need to work on because after coming back from that loose in Temale, it seems we are still struggling. So I think I need to go back quick and then work a lot with them so that we can bounce back from the energy we brought from the preseason to the tournament in Samatesh. It seems it's dropping, so it's something that I have to also monitor carefully and see if it's something we need to see.
Yeah, I think we decide to play behind the ball anytime we lose the ball. So if they are playing in their half and it's not threat to us, we don't mind. We are leading and we have to make sure we maintain our lead. That's what we did. Yeah, we need just the 3 points and nothing else. So our strategy is to make sure we maintain the 3 points. That's all.
Yes, I know Mediama Sporting Club. Yes, I know Brekum at Chelsea now. Now, you call Mediama Sporting Club. Almost so like Apaja said initially, you know, Beche United taking lead, you know, and I'm a take and a show. 2 coaches, you know, Kobe, Bismarck of Minsam, Nafi, Renedin, the Evans, the taste of the Komokakra, the Gianti, or more and common 2 coaches in Kasai.
Told you already that we are going to win this game because we play very well for them. Second half, first half we steadied them. And the second half we come really strongly and we dominated the game and we win the game. Yeah, we are going to win that match also. We are going to win that match. It's very, very important for us. We want the people to see that the Mediama is not by fluke. We have the good materials. We perform very well. We have a good technical bench. That is why they are performing.
Okay.
And we are back at the same time. We have a very bad strong man in the president of the club, supporting the club very, very seriously. And he determined to maintain this cup also.
Well, it's a very painful defeat, and we played all the game in the first half, and then the second half, Avognon was not well. He gave us signs so that we can take him out. So we take him out, and then that is it. When Avognon give us sign that we have to take him out, and the Okra too, when we play around 60 minutes, we have to take him out. You know, it's this thing. So it's a bit difficult for home defeat. It's only last year Accra Lions who scored us here, but we will still work on it so that we can come out in the next game.
Yes, I know. Media Sporting Club na fe Bechim United. Yes, deputy coach is saying to me to Yampia, and so ewo hono. Yewie ewo in the Accra Sports Stadium. Phobia the dete and no anya so come akra. I mean some bebre na catch heart of folk campaign for. Before me beti coupon in common. Apeja. O heart of folk for no. Say if care is not taken, heart of folk team in this particular season, obia no survive omo. You see, old players, no, let me tell you this secret. Old players currently, they are fighting amongst themselves. Old players now, coach Boni never told me, on one case air kuntokwa, and you are listening. Someone nice and talk on a more kono, and yes, how new players ne know. But the old players now kasa amongst yourself, like me know yesterday Juma solo by. Na me no air kuntokwa not because solo about, but yeah we ntokwa na air kun. And a Jumani break. That is what.
It is one has any other.
A part of it.
Ah, okay.
A part of it.
No, almost a dainty.
No, say me way a cocoa. Me mom 2 weeks.
Ah,
yes, me audio swaha. Me audio swaha. Me mom 2 weeks. So that conflict, no, I'm resolving it as soon as possible. Me liquid those audios. Me players needy.
Oh, okay.
Yes, and then one of oh yes, I would say that is just by any time I pay. Second one has to do with the head coach.
And see their Kaufman.
Yes, the head coach.
Martino's Kaufman. You see, tactician.
How to folk ewo bibi. Say omo philosophy and also omo believe be say broni elidi omo ntimi nje they can be Sussex. What I say. But I believe say this man say if otia asem not working around the materials or what you see one top na coach in airborne apeja m1 that is why we are not seeing Kasala.
Kasala no
me my ask for matches 2 this is say yes say can crash there one coach in airborne one top nana one top na coach in airborne to folk besides Ghana your philosophy and that one top
let's all only or your deck tactician
no materials as folk one and one top material
okay
what I say so mama mon cancer body play players no players in country so because the players are complaining I'm telling you this
okay
one top no that's why we are not seeing that's why the press what they intend some papa kan
yeah has coach
yes yes Bruno intend and after referendum so kasa akra the fan
you go team raw
yet the two coaches no come
very I think it was a very 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 good game, a KG game, very very competitive so to speak. I think the first 45 minutes was fairly balanced. But the second half, we took control. We controlled the intensity. We created some pocket of chances. But the last boss in the final third was a big problematic. And that is why we finished on a 0-0. Disappointed in the fact that we couldn't score. But I think we defended very well without the ball. We kept a very compact shape. We closed the spaces. We denied them those penetration.
I'm not worried.
But the fans are not happy.
Yeah, but this is football, and if you see what young team we have and what's happened in the pre-season, we did a very good job. We have no striker. I tell you again, we have no striker. Isa is going to abroad, and we have no striker back. So I tell them every time. So yeah, so we missed the striker.
Why did you take off Kasala?
Yeah, do you think Kasala was good? Do you think he was good playing? No, he was not good playing.
He's the same coach when has ever
preseason.
Has any striker. Striker ba ko mo no Isaka o ma ton ko abuchiri. Has any striker. It's a kuka. Ya ton ko abuchiri. Has any striker.
Na
inte presenter no. E ma the follow up. I didn't know you about 45 minutes.
Na say nya o uniform.
E no bisa no. No so bisa na da ko dey back say who feel say kasa do no ni mba. Maybe so I didn't say yes, all be presenter. Yes, so na dey Kasa no number. Obisano. But he's the same coach. He's the same coach at preseason, you know. Too early, but we have to tell them the truth. He's the same coach at preseason. Kasala Ebogosi or Gandhi Tebe Prezi. Kasala will be a deadly striker, whatever. The same person. Now, but them though, Mama science should be one top on how to folk moi. One top on how to folk moi. So management. Technical team, playing body, supporters, mon solina monan, so coach the Bronino, only believe our strikers na monum. Only did our strikers. So how much must about one top? Or else who need strikers, so how do you play one top?
About to Boise. I don't know what to find some who has the new team, any team.
No, but as a fucking team and your president come say, what I say, Royal Majesty. Sheka obo.
Eka bi so ba bi beka wa sisi.
Eka bi aba.
As the cabebre poto but asma wo ka no. After asma wo ka no. Bruni na say maybe as why confused. No, where to Boise?
No, nyade.
One question after one question say is it not too early?
No, it's not. It's not. Wabon
to was no to no more from there yeah wabon say omo here no more they all from man can there
no wabon you see Dimana what's the name Salif Ibrahim Salif Ibrahim or a creative midfielder no me ba
you are talking about creators in the team
no I want to just sign a signal Linda Intenga honestly creative and then what the Maakye Kakari abeka you understand you need Salif for the quality you need the number of years Salif will do how to folk team so if you are bringing this Maakye Kakari guy very good and very talented player but I say but the caliber and the system has a folk team woman I'm not expecting say boy no over exposing boy so much on the Linda because boy me name so or brand yeah that one I can but because second half no creating
is it not because dreams is it not because dreams team is much better than Hearts of Folk on the day
dreams team is super
fantastic
but I don't know the problem to Hearts of Folk draw more a draw here has played bad
to Boise
what I say
me back to Boise and now wo as a layman be objective as a media guy. What was the problem? Our Hearts giving him
tactical approach was wrong.
The approach from the coach was
wrong. Okay. Tactically it was wrong.
And then who will give him it was wrong.
You see playing Kasara
good
what for could do that the man just say be play Amanko on the left right Linda attack
okay
Kasara no front Amanko was left and Linda right and Martin mo we need
you are talking about the front.
I'm talking about the front no
Sale o dey enfan cost
coach no on sisa boys ni so and man we ultimate the qualities are Hearts of Folk team ni won na what am appear strategy be fit that qualities na and na make as coach ni wabon
o dey in my opinion I think say results now more grinding here very bad
and I think on sisa boys one top in the game but two so also na word ni we buy about 43 yeah two top
one thing is so coach be an approach
no this young guy obey kasa to board no kasa no yes subonte that's one isa guy bi obasa no na jesi
okay
e so fi ara something buy clinical
but
one go but bueno clinical
oye adwuma
oh nana
na you want so okay after the come after folk supporters we have 4 matches yeah bo bebre but we did in the sane airport and need the cause na Hearts of Folk nkomo na ye bo no say e kaba but before say ye be kwa hodi Hearts of Folk e kana ba no enkomo no me go switch chiska betting companies na wo krum ha ne do so pa ba bi mo ho mo a so wo twa bet no ma so ye na say dru ba bi no person ye cash out no ma sala lock match ni bi match no kra bi kra we you safe no dada misro munja sa betting company na HD na momra no mapie mo betway say or the bibia ba afred no me kira so wo twa bet ni na wo twa bet na we say wo betimi asset o sikana obedi na bia obedi 500 cedis o hono ma obet ehun say bi wa bo matches ni bi wo ha wi a na ka be say 5 matches na yetimi more cash out kakra yes obetimi asset o cash out na to automatic e bia o return say 500 cedis your bo matches ni nyina kodu bi a 300 cedis na opa cash out automatic e tom wo ho woni ho e be yama e bet na bi one bell okay there e na one ntem bell okay bet win ko a nti automatic say semi partial cash out no dear betting company ni nyina no number 1 betway or to get way more www.betway.com.gh omo ebe ye chiro me na no pe onya 18 years a bet na ye kwa se no oga don't try me part weekend na no hye ba enya sem kuto kra me srew ene me kanfo e de amose bomodin a so do ani ebe piemu e ho no na ye kopiemu Sam Clint Ventures over the weekend na udu ani chemu e eye Madina Baptist School ho no Zongo Junction ho no na ano aye hye ene asem kutwa presam woni wabusuafo nya minhyam papa so adwuma mo bodoma Ghana sensa na adwuma obia benye bia ye na nasometimi adwuma no ye beboa yi papa bra ba say perfume say bridal fan fascinator beading biodigester so person usua paint ye drinks person ye brown sugar bar soap after wash parazone liquid soap floor air cleaner sanso na washing powder shower gel enema me bobo so nyina e doso ye de si ho a kire o se de obesi aye no o ko eye presam dwumedi na woni nsan no dwuma obepie no na okuta nsan no dwuma be se edu ene a kire o ko a you set up yourself what start business eni beba ho no so afankofo a no mo ye dwuma wuchi o mo kabo so me san dwuma de ye wom a mo ye nsan dwuma no ena wo ska e wo system ne mu because wo ye boso me dwuma boso me wetwa 28 29 ansa wanya wo sala but okuta nsan no dwuma de bia wonye ska enso e ho no nti bobodin so do ani be kire mu el presam Clint Ventures the tieni na no american eye weekend ye kopie mo Madina Baptist School Zongo Junction yankopon ya aduma eye meminda ebe on the 14th ye call Ashaman Government School nti Ashaman fo nyina ye ba Ashaman kroni bi atadeka Bethlehem US ye say baby wo ye for North Korea wa Ashaman minim ho de but Ashaman nimpatem ho nyina ye ba be piemu e wo government school ho no mo na ye den san adwuma so no ko etimi aba be kire mo wo ye akola wo ye peni wo ye maame wo ye obi a wo ye adwuma wo ye housewife wo ye obi amra na ye mboa bo kama 21st ye be kon sawom sanso na ye 28 ye be call Mr Biggs e wo circle but nyame ya aduma mimi nda be no ye piemu e wa Sherman government school me ba cho momrate na my sister na adwuma wo bu krum ha no e wo so papa me pa cho wo wi a ye be more startup kit ni ma wanka so the best start ayo perfume ye samo pen drive ade ye chiru nyina wo so ti wo ye no we refi ba bia betimi afa ye be sanso am handout enu ya chiru bookum enti wo du ba bi na wo ntia ase wo tan kokan na refresh your minds na bibia timi akoso papa ye sound the certificate change say apie so e de ama ye numbers no eni mpacho fa na free 0246 789 695 Bamodin na pusoma 0246 789695 and I say 0559 209309 0559 209309 upusoma na offer pesama kacha ni sapeja say memra enyo ni nyina no 550 cedis pe na nam ni din komo so obeboka but o say said we are seeing enyo mu aye den no opeso obo Ghana fonti no what so still uti ada nkofo mo yes anu ma na mo bua kese so mo nya de papa bia presam edge 550 cedis pe amount anu more than 20 sister obeboka o but o say apeja ya dwo no ho tso nua but ye fancy ne kopi makọ ha to folk boboko na so ye na de ban say ha to folk am do financial statement intensive Ghana ha say teams no do financial statement e but ha to folk de ba o say ye mo bia so nti say e ka ba e ka say ha to folk e battle so metua no e kwa kodu 75 million Ghana cedis e chiri kakra go de tieni na 2022 30th of June and e be see ye and no mboka 25 million 433,908 Ghana cedis. O mu ye carry forward ediko kan de na da hoda da 49 million and no can see any as had to book a car year rum into 2023 financial year no 75,223,255 Ghana cedis. Inti Accra had to folk Bob Okono on board of directors or financial statement, financial report from directors no. And so cry has and liquor 75 million Ghana cedis. Yes, say who did Tibama dollars no yes $7 million. $7 million until who fear no good at 7 million or had to folk no wait me about. In other words, not to folk born here $7 million and a question I bisa. I knew a question a question bisa bacho into the and so no. It's a quite hard to folk and so aboka egu ho kama pa omugusu bogum into yanko there and so eba.
Right, so no sika samba tete wa hasa bossa kawe. Management members, money individual players egusu kontokwa. Players among themselves kontokwa. Na to be after to top. Na mbo to top no mo sika. Says Kanamu was so na mo kontokwa. And that's what Sikoko Empire right after say team no airport draw against Dream Saves. Yeah, Tombo say 4 matches down now we and Tombo. We dey supporters no come kakra. I be saying TV.
Engo piemu ewo amanone Ghana players or Moody Power on celebrate over the weekend on performance in city. Could she go other players and so ye magic kakra and as Miaman so she go to Malion. Yes, and so the Malion. Solomon Aman called the Superman my uncle kakra from Ghanaian players are Muyejma our manoni.
Ana mrento musoma kan ewo enkofon cross so amanone da pende empo momodi bebre. Would when it chemo the English Premier League in West Ham United and Newcastle United ekon etipra ko bia hyane yankono eka bienu Ghana need share Mohamed Kudus ebemu in the second half ebenya equalizer and game no etimi ende 2-2. Crystal Palace and so any Nottingham Forest ekoti obia hyane yankono eka bako Ghana efomienu Jeffrey Schlong and after Jordan Pierre-Ayew ebo mu team emomunya 1 point Eddie free side game no more. Thomas Step party every bench ebeboa Arsenal Eddie Manchester City so enkunim eka bako a Man City omantimi ante. What the championship no more Abrantia Fatao Ishahako eboa the team Leicester City emamudi nkunim eka mienu ene Stoke City omo entimi ante. Abrantia ni saka 84 minutes and edeboa the team Leicester City. Southampton and so a ball draw against Rotherham United. Kamal Dean Sulemana and so Esiakai Edema Southampton Elsa 1-1 draw and was Spain in the Spanish Primera La Liga Santander. Inaki Williams won on Ensu Ebwa Athletic Club de Bilbao Emma Omo 8 by 3-0 over Almeria. Abrantia Baba Idrisu about 81 minutes Edema Almeria then Suleiman Kuyi after Momo against Athletic Club de Bilbao. What a French Liga Abrantia the NS Nyama share the first ever goal at the Olympic Lyonnais Ebra Mini Lorient ekote 3-3 ewo match day 7 Abdul Salih Same ebo 90 minutes edema LCD Lions ebra omene Los League Metropole ekote ya obi ahye ne nyanko ekano bako with the German Bundesliga 2 Abrantia Ransford Yabua Collins Doffa also ebo 37 minutes edema Hangbegwa SV ebra also etim ekonya draw mu game a boy dapende Joseph Mental ebo 90 minutes edema Genk ebra Wamo any Gent ebo 1-1 out the Belgian Pro League anymore. Come on, so ebo 90 minutes. Edema Standard Liège. Ebra omudin kunim Academy nu Emma Club Brugge ete kanemo ebako. Shannon so said Dennis Odor ebo 60 minutes. I was a game no Edema Club Brugge. What do we need him? I was Serbia. Eventually the Osman Bukhari about 66 minutes. Edema ni team Restore Belgrade. Ebra omudin kunim by 4-3 over Radniki AS. Was Switzerland goalkeeper Lawrence Atizigi and the post mo Emma Stendarling. Ebra wamo etimi epeke a 4-0 win. Shannon so said goalkeeper we keep clean sheet. Edema ni team Emma Bibiaso etimi eko ye. Odu ni chemu ewa the Turkish Super League nima Alexander Chiku esiakai 90 minutes edema eye Fenerbahce Sanso ena Daniel Amate also ebo 50 minutes edema ni team Besiktas we Ghana mentoa wamo etimi bo momode dapende ewo nkofo enkroso amanane Shannon so say Ghana edeni entremo ewa the 2024 African Cup of Nations etoja our Ivory Coast. Only sports. Ebe guso na fi omo madembo ya da na di ama mo so femo be. Mini Eddie Solomon amakwa the Superman. Only sports.
Right, in that case, Enkoma Solomon Amankwa, a great report by us, and I said, okay, Monday bia tune in to Unia. Match so my way from Ghana Plus about the 18 to National Division 1. We over the weekend and the team Efras say and our results on Ekoyen Shas here and free and the zone 3. Odo HMO Oko United or Maakye and SAP game 0-0 and that particular game in Ekoyen Sanso and Golden Kicks and so etifi Emma na God ebe hodi omo 1-1 and afi Home Stars and so modern eche and the whole so me kaba kwa omo intimi anti Uncle T and so modern and so etinefi Emma Atram Divises ebe hodi omo goalless obia intimi an shebi susu bibi eshe ba kona fi Kotoko Royals and so intimi anti still believe won Krapuriman team ha omo any and the Kings Palace FC 2-2 and at that particular game in Ekoyen afi Nanya and Accra Athletic 0-0 bia intimi an shana fi All Stars and so it's the film of vision ekosho me kam you now omo enyemu ebako now therefore in enchemo and so zone 1 B results say and at Young Apostle after say young Apostle 1 Mighty Royals and so Tamale Liberty SA1 DBB United and so in back na fi BA United SA in Brekum City and so intimi anti and Bafo Soccer Academy omone 11 Wonders ebebo and no game ebe kutofem and afi so den HMA zone 2 Yenhwe zone 1A no we are now wada mani abehwe zone 2 na ye zone 1A no yenhwe zone 1A no na yenhwe omoso results kakra and so etimi eba and so zone 1A ni yes Manan FC omone wa power and so 2-1 and a corner for Victory Club Warriors and so and the Northern City game no obia entimi an shebina fe wasunta ese ba koma Tamale City entimi an tena fe Techiman Heroes ese ba koma Masafa for so elusu game no but a go to nil. Now, yenwe zone 2 na yemfa NC zone 2 to say and resource no ACB FA Ekoye Young Red Bull and Newcastle new Edibiasi game na Cape Coast and that's that particular game when some ba honom and some kotokra Rospark Takwa Akon Park Sky Ekaba Akon Sky intimi anti na fe Soccer Intellectuals 2 feature stars and no Swedro All Blacks and the Swedro etifi Emma Elmina Sharks efi Elmina ebe show Ekaba Akon omo intimi anti HM Fensoa Park Academy and na se wen se kache nzama kotoko eteto 2-0 and a 12 and the offense na fe ebusua dwarfs sildo mo ese ba ko sefi All Stars intimi antena fe asekem and so tina fe Emma and the Baseke Holy Stars from and the nzamenyi na se and so kwasho ba kaba kwa omoso intimi antete we resource match day 1 etim eto from edemunchemu e de Mane Ghana for
All right, here fast na PSC as that one people say do Emfema Vena natural mineral water and out of pay make am free amount so obenu nsu a eno ane Vena nsu no dose for system ni mu ba papa make am for e dey about no Vena natural mineral water mpacho okomat bia na say wodo ni e chim e shops ahudu biara Vena ene yeto wonam traffic ni mu ha de nsu a wo ton person de business e kopa no Vena natural mineral water kokochi bi na ebeboa ama wapom din no etimi akoso nim say yade ahudu bi ne nya fi nsu typhoid teach nti wa num su papa ko tete ade e de ama ho eno nti anope me kan for Vena natural mineral water etimi e de wonim say nsu wo nom no na ye te kakra na ye de support wona ya de a che ne ade Vena nkwa ene betumi tu anamo eti sa ati su papa de Vena
FAC ewia 1 pm nkomwa na kanyina no ye de business say ye de women super cup rap na de but e be banya me adama me bia
but ye she city ma say mo pese mo be kan wasem Arsenal super mo be kan city aye no simple ya bono ye te say
1
na yan se no
ewia na me adama 1 pm say we sia ewo Onua 95.1 FM so 1 pm on Onua Sports and Media Kenya no ye da to agana for be there the outfit e chime size kan sa page out ten kana sekese enkwafuma betway na da no me so say this media no ebre so afo na tala lo ben police na pay yakram nyina
Maakye go kesi jumeko amoso yasen aye betway for the love of the game.
Muniaba Efia Edichumwa Mrosa ene Maba Crystal Heights International School odofo yenremwe na show ni swade Crystal Heights International School school agidi na osanso eyade achechefo no modern bo eno mo super city ekoda no ekotena se so mo tro so sha obia edi nkundie eni kofi obatan bi wo se me ba no wabon anana dwen e wa bisuemu ekofom da bia no wabon wonya ochechire ni a won to boaso bi nya no padaje ache na die yi eneti ya kodan fi ba bi okọ school no na fa no bra Crystal Heights International School na wakasa no sunsu ya ebumu so wakoda no mo ye no wo ye shark Crystal Heights International School yo amasoma shipontiri and crying any ensewom kwantempo no so mutu amasoma chana mo opposite wa na wawrem ya no afreye e wo 0264 712272
Usika seme nkoyi ana quick credit siasia se sika pe ennafo intina yabasa ye becheche wo yambosia bonchehye ye ho wotumi bobosia wo yasuye efi 1000 Ghana cedis edeko na ne ahia na wo national ID card unhia se wo betu susu unhia awowa yenjise kebia nto ho won sanso unhia se woni yembebue futuo bia quick credit ewo homao se ye dwana wo pese wodi ana wo pese wo hye ejuma fofrase ana se ye school fees ana bo yeye bosumi ejuma ye phone so ye wo bi mamo na mum kai say ye mobosia ewo internet so afen so romantic akrobia batan Bank of Ghana and sa wo jumedie yimu enti tutumri kana freying was 0302200390 ana 0596920833 quick credit lending made simple kai say jumedie yin hihye kakra wo
Chinese restaurant, Westo Small Branch. We have Thai dishes, Chinese dishes, and also Japanese dishes. You can also locate us at Achimota, Marina Mall, and also Spentest opposite Papaye. You can contact Sweet Choices Westo Small Branch on your screen, and also order online through Boats and Global.
tete no na ye nananom de body tire ni bidie na twitwi wonse enne de dentoral charcoal toothpaste abedwaman so sa toothpaste e wonnuane no a efri bidie ene pampromu bidie wo hoi emma wo si eye fita ebo wo se ho ban efri moamo aho na eyi nkikawa biara e wo se ho dentoral toothpaste ma wenum eda ho afei so emma wenum ye hwehwehwam esan eduham a wode aka ho nipa de wo siri ni wani onyam enye na me kanfo dentoral charcoal toothpaste ne Alive Global toothpaste a mint wom amount se wo pebi ato a ko pharmacy ana shop ewo nkran ana kumasi se wo pedudu etunso a free 0266 503031 FDA aji ejedi enkrato yi.
Connect FM Community Street Rap Battle Season 6, the duet edition. Are you ready? Are you a rapper? Do you have that powerful voice to sing? Are you a music duo who can rap and sing as well? Then bring your A game on as we prepare you for stardom. Is the Connect FM Community Street Rap Battle 6 duet edition.
Oh, that was the Sammy Fino Pawasi.
Join the auditions at a location near you. Takwa, Tuesday 10th October at the Blues Lodge. Axim, Wednesday 11th October at Komba Sport. And Takrady 12th October at Connect FM Pipeano. Come audition and unlock your door to stardom. For inquiries, call 0245 787 886 or 0244 244 027. Sponsors, Carefront Travel and Tour. Gasm Cement, Day 539 Jackpot. Supporters, Faith Homeopathic, Multi-Park Limited, Green Line Logistics, Media Partners, TV3, Onua TV, Community Street Rap Battle Season 6. Who is king?
Why a crado? So the sikapudo besho kotokom abribia with cash out. Anya be yo candy for na nya sika bebre e ma wo hwe na wo tie media general stations bia. That's right. Ya baba bo abaso so we do no kre amaye. Mo afidie nda MG brands bia. TV3, 3FM 92.7, Onua TV, Onua FM 95.1, Ninyina Ewon Kran, Akuma FM 87.9, Ewo Kumase, and a Connect FM 97.1, Ewo Takrady. Sa ubeka kasha rafla media general station e dawa kumasono. Ane dial *439# amnumuwa. Na mia station e dawa kumaso. Voila! Wabobeka ni pedua wabobenya sika bebre. Nemo kayo se jumede eya bribia de bia. Ewo media general station bia so. Cash out and win big. Jumedie Yene Radio Entertainment Limited and Akabo Maya de Abreu National Lottery Authority and on Sashasi. Our characters lottery platforms. Jumedie Eshisheka Kra Edahun.
Yatraso, only a match in Yugusade, Emma Wanope, and common be Brenaka, Anope, so yet Nasenafe, Yade Asumo, and it's those of you on Facebook, Yuguswaya Mamo, Aquaba, as I am a Matunya, Maya, Banwa like in page, you know, we are no say, hashtag no, Yama Renfi, Unia match, now the account at the Amayan. One more Unia 95.1 FM, Moso Yachiamo Papa, and Commano Bebre, Waponoswa. Ye baby di anope e di ama na bom ma me fa nko wachi kakra Kentapo waterfall story na ye no MC your one person was say opeso react enyam na meka na num asem mama no Onua be ka na num asem wi a wo fia na wankasa so wajeje enyam so na mejeje ama aha enti mesrew enkra omodi ka to ama ye omosi nsuo toy nsuo no toy na ma nsuo nani aisa ena omo say you kwan enti e kwan no ena ma nsuo no eni ayesa eti e pa cho explanation modi kan dia ba na ma yemo ma o
contract no ye na the bedroom na juma contract na ye no eso ani ye se ye Ghana ban kana do dan kwa kufu abe ye pona ban ye pona ban na paso waya die se ye hwepan we are dey from prime e be seeking champo na to aso akoni lombra e ye kwan a serve about 4 districts or 5 districts through west through east e atebu sene west ina no so ipa no so person ko wa obetumi afa high and easy yan so be fa ha ko se kura afa grandson kitchen asana wa entipa we senyame ya don na aban se yobusu a obua na afi we osi ye kwan no owi a ebe ma amanfo afa ha nyina so ayi den enwoto oba Kentapo no fensa out so a ya nkura wo ha nyina no ko na ye yemfudie ne ye den efi nti ebema omo san de omoto na ekua no mo de firi nyina so aba market no omatimi anya access code omatimi de aba kama biensi eti aduma me behwe ne no contractor na ya de we omu bie kwan no mu o che bridge akese omo yeye Kentapo ba bi eginan Kentapo waterfalls sa isui na ma Kentapo waterfalls no flow kama 2 months ago isui na flade ye ma grandpa be bi de fu ene ye bridge kese pa wo ha betimi ama isu na from a ya isu to second plana betimi control isu na be fa na asia waterfalls afi so ye share kwan a contractor na class ya fa workers aduma ye fo a contractors na fa hokpa na me man take kese no asan ama yenya employment wo ha dodo na no na omunye aduma ne ko so ya aduma omunye nti ye ni kese ese ye ko aban na paso ne yeda mse na ye hye ni kuna se onko so yenim se ne o ye Kentapo man ne ya yo important ha de ye be continue ne so ya kire ye platre na ya support ni yi na muri nyina no tuma boya be yesa kwan ya o ye be sia hye ni bi no se ye abisi Kentapo no da bia traffic no nti be fa ko ya we se contractors na do Kentapo de the best from company ni minister for rules na omada wo maboa ye na Kentapo town rules no so for the first time Kentapo nya town rules no na yanda MPP aban aye former president Kufo enti minister contractors ya ben ha ide the best president say on time moye na Kentapo akran no so na town rules no contractor nyenka ho na is aye complete na is Kentapo for the afiwe abre na no yentimi hye na nimunyam na ban nimunyam no afi we die Kentapo man na so ahye MPP nimunyam na ya to ma MPP aban for the first time na kruyi na ta MPP ati nti minim se ya diseji omampani be hwa ma na Kentapo so akran no ma ya ka ho na yesu ya
enti mwaya omode aba no nti ade na wo hwe o wachi no utie de mpanyifo ne MC owo area ho ka chese de wo na chi ho no eno na ama de wuhu yi atisei nti wase de di kan nsuo to wo ho e contribute ye enti me pasa ye de ensuo na wo MC ye chi ho no we ensuo nani na fa toto de enu na efidi we no because se we na efidi kentapo water for se wo se nkani ye te se de wo ono ba chi ho na meboa ba se we na brown ro me kasa obua o ye analysis on de wan kasa waka no enti enu anu say currently ensuo no de efidi water force no de ama na ye ni ena de onu de feed ni ba no onu so nie ye di besi hwa na mom honorable ye tweo nti wadaroma fa ko no ne won to aso why na ye misa se efiti akato apenso me makọ me se na metitachi man makọ water force akọ ensu ato nti nsuo we na etoye no difference be na ewo previous nsuo na ato ni mu a entimi ansa nsuo no na we ye to ye die entimi asai no na obesan amyate ase yese aya kwan bebre wo area ho ekwan ne nsa nsuo no da difference be na wo ekwan we yo mu ye ni mu nti a etimi akọ affect the whole water force nti yesere wa fa call no na eja ye nto aso me ka so boa mpacho mo bia nkofro na bo nka che se me ye titi me nka se wo boa de o kan na me kirem na me bisa question se wo ho nti wadaroma eno ano no oba na afi ya to aso e di free ho nti eno a eno Dr. Julius Kwaku Kata a chartered economist, trade finance professional, and a paid dog. Ewa ha ye bedi nkomo. What a financial woman I so unse sika sema bam no. Inti enwa eno. Ena afi mi anka sami nua bema baako. Wa hu no hada. Oh hu obeje ya gro fire. We ona na no ba ha yesa yasa abranti ya ase ya boso. Wa sa ni nyina. Sa afi wa kai no. Aha. Ye friend no Kosi Azumaro.
Yes.
Aha.
Yes.
Ya kasame ye fast. And also a businessman and a cyber security engineer. And see, young common no, ye try economy fat near the security kakra and ye jadi so a rare because they say Christmas na ye could me who Christmas ye do chroma ha. A jadi faka say, I feel way Christmas dear ye pa. Anytime you almost say, hey, I feel chairman there na yo, I feel the anya kra. Ba sanka ye koyenim na wo sanka ye tumpon koyenim eno kwa sanka ye koyechi because the previous one ye na ye koyenim a enya it means we are not developing. That's all. Se da bia na ye twom kode ya e je say economy no enye yi it's not growing and a very serious issue I was say ye nyina ye hwe na yetimi eka ho asem but no BOG issues no enso wopono so a ye beka ho asem ye pa anti doctor Kata owa haidie ono ana mede sa nkomo ne bepiapia ne ye security de no na mato e de ama ye Kosi no ono so ahwe ho e de ama mpa becho mama kwa aba. Good morning.
Morning, how you doing?
I'm good. Today I'll force you to speak Chi.
Oh, Rebecca. Is this not correct? Okay, Rebecca Chi.
Just anyway, Bacho. Oh no. Sana also atina say. And Susan never called a Bacho. Oh no, the prophet fire chair will be a. Yeah, dear. Say we be a fine.
Oh, fine. We be able to.
Thank you for joining us too. But my catch on today, I'll force you to speak.
Oh, don't worry, I got you.
You get me?
But Doc just said we are doing fine. We are not doing fine. Doc, we are not doing fine.
We've not started yet.
Okay, all right. Let's go. Young Koi.
I ever call. Dog, my mission is free so. Now, me the abranche we shall see we jabetofia. Nti, mama van chance na ya analysis ne kakra. We do any maybe a be cool ni jane down na fe. And I also Johnny cool.
Oh, it's not going to cool down.
Ebia me a hot channel, but me Mr.
Any way. Any another.
Me Mr. Boko.
Kono no fire neighbor.
Ye drew pepper so na Oba who say yes.
Anyway, why are the other best no bama e crazy o.
Say e petrol.
Petrol. Any dey share. And am say pepe.
And then the woman
me hu bibi but ayo nwanwa say Bank of Ghana omo report be ba na e be kwa kan bi na report no be me ye hu say Bank of Ghana boka over 60 billion yakokan ya oso o printi sika ma ban domestic debt exchange program na aban se wo ye no eno so ka ho bi e ka ni bi kura ho no ma o de acha aban se o hwe aban ntimi ntwe o de ache no enti ewi akire no e ka wa bo no ye keka ni nyina bomu a o ma ko maintain o mo ka wo keka sa sika ni nyina bomu over 60 billion e bi si da se Bank of Ghana e be boka e wo na djuma wo yim
Mida Sipa free 1975 up to today. Me home Bank of Ghana, the structure of Bank of Ghana. Who say Manti Bida say Bank of Ghana. Ni report, ni own report, auditors report. Our mudi twa bontin. Ebase sika sem akoye time wo. Governor Gama time me humbi. Portufe time me humbi. Dufour time me humbi. Emisata ni time me humbi. But Dr. Addison ni time me hu sa anomaly sa a hard dream. First of all, the way our Moody collapsing or revitalize the bank and consolidate the banks in the first place, those banks that were consolidated, the amount of money that they spent in collapsing the banks, you could have liquidated the banks by supporting them with that fund to revamp the banks. And yet prudent say Bank of Ghana be collapse banks at the expense of the taxpayers' money. Uba Bontive can say you have spent so amount on this amount and then came back to tax the same Ghanaians through the banks. I'm shocked. Now, going into the books, their own books. Omodi Babonte say they've lost or the 60 billion is missing in their books. My dear, you know what? The act of misconduct in the bank alone tells me that he is not in charge.
Anderson is not in charge.
Of course. Because when it comes to finances and the position of the micro stability of this country, it is the duty of the Bank of Ghana and especially governor of the bank to let his eyes to be on the purse of the bank. If you see the IMF report this morning, the publication that came out, the international reserves were being depleted. How come? Is he not in charge? How come? And the World Bank is pointing to that tangent that now it looks as if the reserves are afena epeja back 2.something billion dollars. How? What happened? Where ukoka the dindis is here. Ombeka say you don't know what goes in the bank there.
Yeah. Ombeka say onim dia goso.
I am dealing with a bank outside this country, which is the Euro Exempt Bank. I'm one of their trade finance professionals. I don't even see the money. My duty is to do due diligence for client, submit the report. I can't even touch the money. And letters of credit, bank guarantees are being established for businesses in Africa, as well as the all part of the world. Now, ukase scan aya. Aya said the traveling expenses, administrative expenses, the new project the new building you are putting up. What is the priority? When you have promised Ghanaians that you will be building one district, one factory for them, when you are losing over 60 billion, and then you come back without anything on the ground for people to work, which will be the economic strength or the system that we should hold. Then the economic system is the production system where people work, where you generate revenue. It looks as if the economic background of what we want to do as a country is getting lost. Because if we sit down, today let me tell you, I'm getting ashamed. I'm getting ashamed of our attitude as learned academicians who have gone to school to survey the situation of this country. I mean, who say yanko school cry, because obi a oti agbogloshi, obi a oti
that the odi can kaya no. Pesemeti asiye. Also, you feel ashamed.
Yes.
Of
some of our colleagues who are highly educated and put in position to handle state issues, government businesses, and they are failing us. We are failing the people who could not be at par with us, where we have to show direction, the purposeful direction which will salvage this country from the problem, the socio-economic problem of this country. We are not doing it. Then you will become a victim of a situation where they think that you are against them.
Exactly.
Media, Mecca, Namum, Sawuye will be our own Tessia, and Yakupo Mau Nyansa Pa. Come nation say, I dear Mecano. I am crying and I am true. And then you come back to insult your own people that they are hooligans. It is, you see, somebody in position who can do things like this, it tells me that you are not having the wisdom of God at all. Yes. And to warn your couple sapa won't cast us no. It's only in 1800 to 1899 when there is an Irish guy called there is a bouncer and a hooligan. You call that person, then you call your colleagues, your learned colleagues in parliament, that they are hooligans. And you are in charge as a governor of Bank of Ghana. That those words are coming out to solve the problem. You are a governor of Bank of Ghana. It is not about hooligan assem. Solve the problem. The problem is there. Solve it. Why is it that the fiscal disciplines are not working? It is in our books. That means that the standard you are setting for yourself, you fall below the standard. We don't expect IMF at this time to be correcting us on our fiscal discipline. I've gone to study international management system and quality in India. I understand that every job that you are given, you need to prove. You need to be above reproach and get a standard. And that standard is what will make the system work with principle and delivery of service to the public. When they talk about it, then people try to adjust, malign, do some skirmishes, some gimmicks. We are not in for that. Ghana is not in for that now. Governance is a serious business. Elsewhere, when you do this, they will charge you and discipline you. You pay discipline. You pay agrodie. We are not serious with our books. We are not serious with our systems. I always tell people that the economic I study, I think, is different from what they are saying. Because the system, the economic approach is a model. If you are using a model, it's not working. Change the variables. It's just like you are driving on a top speed and you've seen that there is a hole in front of you. Either you slow down, you look your back and watch whether there's a car coming. You swerve it. When there's a car coming, you don't do that. You don't swerve to the right where you enter into another car. You slow down and pass through the potholes. It means that you have changed the variables and see the direction the country will go. We don't have to be doing the same thing at the same time and telling Ghanaians that, oh, ebeye. And say you are changing your variables as an economist and bring new models to formulate the economy. We are not. It's not only growth that determines the economy. It's not only growth that determines the economy. The income level of the people, the productivity on the ground, the people selling in the market, the local market, the people doing international businesses, the people, every aspect of the economy, cyber security, whatever you can think about, it is just doing it and doing it well and making sure that you follow the rules and regulations that governs the implementation of those projects. And aftermath of the project is to follow up on those projects. Bank of Ghana, Governor of Bank of Ghana, he should enter the local market and see what is happening in the market. 1 KK is selling for 6 cedis in East Legon. If you go to Osu market, night market, Banku is being sold for 4 cedis. Just a small thing. If you give it to my son, you tell me that this is not enough.
It's too small.
It's too small. My son, if I give him 15 cedis to buy meat, he will tell me that, Daddy, are you in Ghana? Oh, Daddy, add some 5 cedis to it to make it 20. Because that 15 cedis is just small. Why? Because the economy is hard. People cannot eat 3 times a day. And when they talk, you are sitting in the bank there, pointing your fingers to people and telling them that they are hooligans. I'm ashamed. That is why I gave a reference. That being educated, is it a sin? To be educated? What I understand from the philosophy that I've been given, my parents, who are educationists, taught me that when I'm the educated, my village, I should help people to go to school. So there are a lot of students that are coming to Legon, to other universities from my village. I'm pulling them along so that they can see the light. And when they see the light and they are also working, the burden on me is reduced.
Yeah.
Not me wearing coat, enter my village and say, Offer, you are welcome. Then I say, give me water, let me drink. That is not the kind of leadership I want for my people. The kind of leadership I want is to change them also. To go abroad steady, come and be like me or above me. So if you are being told, you are sitting on the seat there, Governor of Bank of Ghana, Alessa Shabo, the former Governor of Bank of Ghana, is my uncle, direct uncle. He was there. I understand the system there. So if you tell me that, look, they are just joking. I have a big uncle in this country who has handled a whole budget and finance director for the Ministry of Finance and Economic Planning. That time, they sit 24/7 to think about this country and the way we got to go. Today, they close before 12 o'clock. They can't sit down to think about this country. I'm telling you. And I know what I'm talking about. I've been mailed through practically to understand the economy of this country. If they don't know, they should go and learn. They should do apprentice work. They should go and be coached how to run the economy of this country. Because it's a tough game. It is not for jokers.
IMF Sikano.
Yeah.
First trench Aba.
Yes.
Second one, yes, 600 Aba. Second one, so per the press conference Friday in the course, so and after that series of conversations a free IMF and the second trench by November. Ebia what the into finance there. But me actually the impact of our first trench on the economy because any field or as you want to say as a reama as a feel this a reama system maybe you can help us.
First of all, let me ask you, which sector of the economy has IMF access to solve the problem? IMF told us that we should solve the agricultural production, agricultural business, supply chain business program. We should change it. But look at our Greek sector. There is war. There is a problem in Niger where we need onions.
Yeah.
Ask me, government has invested in onion?
They will tell you that
Please.
planting for food and job.
Practical example. I've been in Niamey, Niger, and I'm telling you that the bunch of supply of onion comes from Niger to Ghana. Tomatoes too. And I'm saying that IMF stated categorically that agricultural production should be one of the core mandates of the government, the government of Ghana when they release the funds to them. And I'm asking the farmers, the agro-business community, how much this amount, the first amount, how much has gone to that sector? That is booming now. Where you see the tomatoes in the market, the prices are reduced. I tell you, when you go to the market, some places the tomatoes is 2 for 10 cedis. Some places.
Now my area is 3 for 5 cedis.
Fine.
Yeah.
If it is 3 for 5 cedis, how is the quantity? It's like
the size is like
the
this.
size is. No, if you are showing your fingers like that, people may not see it. The size is just like the cover of this container, this water container. So it means that we are not producing. And I'm telling you that the type of the economic system I study, it is production that changes the models. The production, if we produce, will change the model. And the World Bank has given us the template.
It is a material analysis. First rent nearby, no crying. Okay.
Can I talk?
Now, but hey, what is security into my father?
No, I'm going to talk about Bank of Ghana.
Bank of Ghana, sir, I'm making.
We'll talk about
insecurity wise. And I know I don't see an coming. Mammy Coquesi, what I'm after say Ghana for agitations, grievances are Ghana for one. Almost okay, sad a PCA demonstration. I think a year back and forth between Omoni police for security wise. So your name Crawford, Rabba Mohon by Tramuso, maybe I'm person of fano a year, you can't say, Omo used to
security zone.
Security zone. And see a 1 year mamma faho, giddy, a courier chili, or my demonery, or some mamage, or so many chief security yourself. No, I say more hooligans, pa.
Hooligans. See. Let me say something. When we say hooligans, the person who call people that they are hooligans, the Dr. Ernest Addison, he's calling our honorable men hooligans. Does he even understand the meaning of hooligans? Like in my language, I'm an Ewe. When you say hooligan, it means bevu. So he's calling honorable people that have been elected to represent 30 million people in Ghana. And the 275 constituency that they are bevu.
What's the meaning of bevu?
Bevu is hooligan. You are bevu. You are a talk. That's why he's calling honorable people. Now, ask me, why is it that these MPs went on demo? Why did they want to occupy the Bank of Ghana? There are reasons. The first reason is that they are building a headquarters for $250 million in this hard economy. where 3 million of Ghanaians are under the poverty line, they decide to waste $250 million. Last time, Captain B's had some analysis. I love it.
I have a chief rat.
Yes, I love that analysis. You know why? That building is going to have 77 rooms. When you divide the 250 million by 77, do you know how much one room will cost? $3 million. That is the most expensive room in Ghana. That's how it's going to cost. On top of that, they lost for the first time. Doc said it. For the first time in the history of Ghana, this doctor, I'm not even sure he's a real doctor. Because this is the first time in Ghana we are losing money at the Bank of Ghana. 60.8 billion cedis. Do you know what it can do for you? Let me quantify for you what that money can do. You know Pokwasi is interchange? It can build 57 of that. Do you know what else we can do with that? If the youth are crying that they have no job, we can employ 45,000 youth for 20 years with that money. Do you know what else we can do? We lack medical schools in Ghana. We can build 28 with that money. Do you know what else we can do? If you build a factory that costs 15 million cedis, we can build 400 of those. And tell me, they are wasting, they have just wasted that money. On top of that, what happened? They printed money, 70 billion. They printed about 35 billion in 2021. They printed another 45 in 2022 without the approval
of
Parliament. And you that have broken all the laws in Ghana, you are calling people that have been elected, not appointed, their hooligans. Now, this is why I'm saying I'm not sure he's a real doctor. Because this doctor lacks common sense. See, I'm not a doctor. I have 2 bachelor's degrees. I have one in marketing. I have one in agriculture economics. I have a master's in cybersecurity, and I have 5 professional certificates. People who know IT, I have CSSP, I have CISA, I can call all the certificates I have, right? But I think I'm more intelligent than your doctor. I'll tell you the reason why. Our constitution is clear. The 1992 constitution is clear. The 21 article is clear that we can assemble and demonstrate. Now, you are saying that it's unnecessary for the parliamentarian to demonstrate, that in a civilized society, you have other channels to channel your grievances. Now, is it telling me that because Ghana have we have a constitution to follow, are we uncivilized in Ghana? Now, the person who appointed him, he have led so many demonstrations in Ghana. During Rawley's time, to the late Akamel's time, to Mahama time, Nanado have led so many demonstrations. We all know the famous 1995 demonstration. Kumi Preko, he was the leader. So if you are calling honorable members, they are hooligans, then the person who appointed you is the chief of all hooligans. I'm telling you. And you are saying Ghana is uncivilized. So I have a question for Dr. Addison this morning. If our member of parliaments are hooligans, and the president is the chief of hooligan, that is a president for a country that is uncivilized, but you accepted an appointment for uncivilized society president who is the chief of hooligan, who are you then? This is common sense. If you are saying the MPs are hooligans, you are saying that we know that the president is the chief of all hooligans because he have demonstrated in this country. And time to time we are saying that we are uncivilized. So who are you then? So this man have no respect. And we are saying that because of this reason, you need to resign because you are not doing the job. Because you talk about collapsing the banks. He collapsed the banks in Ghana because they say they are mismanaging the banks. Yeah. The money they're supposed to use to support them, they didn't use it right. They used something billion to collapse it. They could have used 1/3 of that money to support the bank. So you collapse the bank. More than 50,000 people are jobless today. Now, 50,000 are jobless, but remember, if I have a job, I'll support like about 5 people. So it means that in actual sense, 250,000 people are affected with the collapsing of the banks in Ghana. Now, it's a pity. So they have only affected 250,000 people. You have affected, as a Bank of Ghana governor, with your mismanagement, you have affected 30 million people, and you still have a job. You see, this country is a joke. Let me tell you a story. The reason why he has the infantry, the bows, the French people say le couillon, right? He has the bows, the infantry, the nerves, and he has the akukudro. You say I should speak true. He has akukudro to come and tell our honorable MPs that they are hooligans. It's because somebody is standing behind him. Who is that? The president. It's like when you are in a living room, right? And your junior brother is insulting you. But you can't do anything because your parents are there. Right? But without your parents, you can't do it. Because he knows somebody is behind him. That's why he has the infantry to insult them. Right? But he's forgetting that one day he will go to come to parliament. He have the annual report to come to parliament for. He have the financial statement to come for. He has the budgetary issues to come for. And also he has monitoring policies to come for. So you come to parliament and they are waiting for him. Mahama Ayarga, the Boku Central MP, made it clear. We'll show him. They will show him. So this man, we need to deal with him. If Ghana is supposed to be like, if Ghana were a serious country by now, he will resign. This country where we are suffering. See how they are wasting $200 million to build. When I hear that, to build a headquarters, why? Because they say the building cannot stand natural disaster. Are they kidding me? When you want to import even common pad that women use, do you know the tax on the pad? Importation tax alone is 20%. You add additional taxes to it, is 35%. 3 million Ghanaians are living under the poverty line. Today, minimum wage is what? Is 14 cedis.
80%. Before you go on, even let me ask, which money is in the bank before they are building the new bank? I mean, Bissau.
It's a problem.
Skaben gold no so gold no wahiva. There answer na ubeka say me building new building I protected no. Adia no ayra. Anyhow. And I was building new building. You see, civility that he is talking about. I told you that this man, his standard is below.
He's the one uncivilized.
He's uncivilized.
Yeah.
You see, I think if the wife and the children are at home, by now they should be telling him that, Daddy, what you said, I calm down. Because let me tell you, when you go to school, when we say schooling, that means that you have been schooled through discipline, through some kind of formations that will change society. You understand me? And let's assume that I see you on the way as a lady, excuse me, and I make a funny statement about a woman, a lady. It means I'm referring to my parents, especially my mom and my sisters and brothers. That is how I've been taught. So if he is not civilized, if he is civilized, he will not talk the way he is talking. Yeah. And if I were to be the president, I'll fire you straight away.
Fire him.
If I were to be in the shoes of the president, I will relinquish your powers.
He can't fire him. He's behind him. He's been printing money for them.
My dear sister, there are certain things, when we don't do them in this country, this won't go right. Some people will think that you are being wicked. But the fact of the matter is that you change position of the people because their attitude are not improving the economy.
But Kosi, is it not because there's too much powers given to the president?
But we are in a democracy. They say we have 3 arms of government, right?
My dear, that is not where we have to go. The fact of the matter is that if the president is having power, that even gives him the capacity,
and he's not willing to do it,
to make changes.
He's not willing
to discipline the system, to make things work, because you have been given that power to propel the economic stability and the turnaround of this country. You don't have to ask me before you do it. That is the spirit in him, so he has to come out.
That is the good
are you telling me that if the president have that veto power and the chief of the commanding officer commanding the armed forces, he is the one in charge, and the chief of staff misbehave. Let the chief of staff of the Ghana Armed Forces misbehave or do something and which jeopardize the country, this country. You see how the president will be shaken. He will act or he will not act. He will definitely act. The same way the governor of the Bank of Ghana is holding the weapon of money to change the economy. The money power is where he is. If he's turning the money around and the money is not working for the people of his land, he has to change him.
Okay.
So I was saying, you say he has too much power, and actually he have done it on purpose. People don't understand. You know, we have three arms of government, right? We have the executive, we have the legislature, we have the judiciary. Now, if you see the executives, of course he's going to appoint all his people. We've seen what happened with the e-levy. They were able to push e-levy through the parliament, right? They told us e-levy or IMF, but today we have both.
Yeah.
So they have control over the executive. Now, when you come to the parliament, you see the figures in the parliament is almost the same. So they can actually push. So they have control over the parliament. Now, when you come to the judiciary, that's where I say this unanimous FC, always in favor of the ruling party, is clear. Do you know that one of the justices have actually stood for primaries in Ho Central before? So how can you appoint such person? We know that's by so you appoint somebody we know truly has the MPP in him to be at the Supreme Court. So you see, when you say that they have power, it's true. He has so much power because he's actually controlling all the three arms of Ghana, of the Republic of Ghana. So he has the power. He can do whatever he want to do. The governor prints money for him when he wants. The governor can wake up one day and say, you know what, I like this government so much. All the money I borrow you, 48.5 billion, I just dash you, just take it. You see, he has power. So, see, when you hear things like 131 million cedis spent to repair 33 cars, you ask yourself, are we jokers in this country? Because it's like you are using 4 million cedis to repair one car. Why don't you just buy another car? My brother, just buy another car. And 94 million.
Now, can't you call a London no cry or Chifa? A farm called London no cry for repair basing.
Ghana. Now, you see,
can you hear
this country, my sister, I'm going to finish with this. This country, things are hard. And you know that Accra is the second most expensive city in the world. And you understand that?
Yes.
See, last time I went to cut my hair, right? I went to cut my hair. You know, they took 50 cedis. And then I was like, oh, 50 cedis is cheap. And because when I cut my hair in America, it's 35 cedis. When I went back, yes, when I went back and do some small analysis, I'll show you, I realized that no, actually it's more expensive to cut hair in Ghana. I'll tell you why. So $35 to cut your hair in America. On average per month, somebody will earn on average 25,000 cedis, which is about $2,000.
Yeah.
That's 1.6. When you say $35, about 400 cedis. So that would be 1.6% of your salary. Now, in Ghana, the average salary, when I ask, is 500 Ghana cedis.
Yes.
So if you cut your hair for 50 cedis, what is that? It's 10%
of your salary.
So when they say life is expensive in Accra, it's true. Because your salary is small, but things are expensive.
Not to talk of even rent.
So I don't know how people rent. So I check in some hotel, and I asked one of the hotel attendants, how much do you make? He said he makes 600 Ghana. I said, wow. Some people told me they even make less than that. Yeah. And then he was telling me that he has 2 kids. And the kids go to private school, and he paid 9,300 cedis for them. I was like, my friend, how did you do it? How do you pay?
Is he a magician?
He said by the grace of God. You see? So corruption in this country will never finish when people are not getting the right money. Because I don't blame him. Why will your kids go to public school? This public school, they don't have books. They don't have anything.
Yeah.
Today we don't even know the calendar, the academic calendar. They'll go to school for 3 weeks and they stay home 3 months. So everybody wants to go to private school. And then in the future, you know what even pains me more? In the future, these case of these politicians that have robbed us. They will tell us that our parents were lazy. That's why we couldn't make it.
Say that
yes. That we that's why we today we are poor.
Yeah.
But not knowing their fathers have stolen the money of this country. How can one person have $10 million in their house? We heard of a case where 200,000 was missing in residential airport area somewhere. I don't want to mention anything. We heard of one government appointee. He was having a divorce with the wife after 1 year in being a government appointee. What the wife was asking for. We have seen the will of the late St. John. We have seen it. Ghana, where are we going? Are we moving forward? And now, the last thing that is left for Ghanaians to do demonstration, they say we cannot do demo. Do we have democracy in Ghana? Are things going to change in Ghana? That's the real question, Doc.
And then to add to the school issue, it will pitify you to know that all the monies that they are spending and public schools are left ajar. The kids, the timetables are not proactive to the demands of the schooling system. You realize that the kids are in all the corners playing with rubber band, because now the monies that they have the rubber bands used to ban have been stolen and they are kept elsewhere. Now the rubber bands are now for the kids to be playing.
Now I get it.
Let me explain what you are saying.
Oh, school system akoye basa. Nenso sikadodo a omude be ye schools na asem no public schools SCC school dan na de no omai yi scano free sa rubber ties no sa rubber band omo scano omai
yi free enti say ni aduma bia ye
robbers no say that akora no omo nko school na omo de sa rubber no e dey ball game. Omo the ball game with two blacker, with two rubber, no a blue and a blacker, a koswa, bakuswa. Now what day? And sisi no akorano, omu hunska, school for no so omu hun dine, omu hun exercise books, omu hun textbooks. And scano my year feel sa rubber no, and rubber no akadia akorano omudi.
What you are saying is true, because some of the rubber they remove from some money they bury underground. You know they bury some money in polythene bags because they remove those rubbers and throw them before they put it underground. That's so the rubbers the kids are finding today.
Because they don't go to school, they are using it. Thank you very much.
Yeah, it's true.
Yes, say, dog. Your current economy, you won't see. Then I bet me a careful. Are we developing? And
would you tell me? Would you let me stand up and demonstrate the way we are going? Do you want me to? I want to do demonstration. We are going to do practical demonstration of the economy.
Okay.
You see. Say this is the economy. We are the economy. What you are saying? Because me tried here. Because
said the baby was short in him.
What was saying, country no. First no, you started democracy. You Dominican echo. Ubia echo. But Siciano, I call you say.
Be Matia sign.
So we are going back.
We are going back.
Yes. This is the way we are moving now. So we are there small, then we get money is injected in the economy, then we move small.
Move small.
Then we go back. The 600 has come again. We'll go forward a bit. Then small time, then we go back. Then we look for another 600.
Then we come forward small.
Then we go back. Then we go back.
Doc,
that is the way the economy is.
Doc, before we go, I just saw a story today. They say Ken Oforiatta and Dr. Ernest Addison have been appointed to the Cocoa Board. Have you heard the story? Ken Oforiatta and Dr. Ernest Addison are now appointed at the Cocoa Board. So now they are saying they are going to fix the problem that Cocoa Board has.
In the confusions of the mind, who say, Obi a confused pa na on to me finding a level no. Na sem no, sem na yeti sisiano. Because you can't fix the economy of Ghana at the ministerial level, and then you can't fix Bank of Ghana on a standard level. Bank of Ghana is just, excuse me to say, like Bank of England, Bank of America, and Bank of other countries, other central banks. You could not fix your own bank. You are going to micromanage Cocoa Board.
Yeah.
All the cocoa monies, the debt they have there, the 800 billion.
I call them the four parties. You know the four parties? The four parties. They have ruined this country. I call them four parties.
What are they going to manage?
The four parties are the President Nanado, Dr. Bawumia, the governor of the Bank of Ghana, and Ken Forata. Those are the four people who have collapsed this entire country.
No, what are they going to manage there, my dear sister? Cocoa Board. Or more 800 debts, 800 billion debts.
Cross-check is the truth. Cross-check, I have it here on my phone. I saw it myself. I said, blood of Jesus, what is happening here? So people that are really collapsing our country, now they save them.
Yesu moja no there. Wait there. End me 7.
You know, to be honest,
because Yesu moja and solve our problem. No, to
be honest, when
the blood of Jesus cannot solve this problem.
It will solve it. When I saw it,
no, the blood of Jesus.
Let me tell you something.
I'm telling you, the blood of Jesus can't solve this problem because the one that Jesus Christ wanted to solve, which is the Bank of Ghana issue and the economy of Ghana, which depends on the finance minister. That one God is trying to help. That's why IMF is coming in. But from Cocoa Board, the blood of Jesus can solve it.
I see, Doc. When I saw the story myself, I doubted myself. So I called 2 of my friends. I said they should go and check for me.
Sister,
whether I'm going crazy or what.
Cocoa Board, Sisiano, more debt to. Come manage it there. Come manage it there. The managerial economy of this country has fallen below standard.
Yeah, see, I'll show you.
It's below standard.
I want to confirm from my source.
Okay, confirm for
you understand? It's below standard.
Confirm for your source.
Say, you can't management. You can't management. We call something management science. Have they identified the problem of Cocoa Board?
Charlie.
The problem of Cocoa Board is the problem of the cocoa producers. The cocoa producers who are hard working on the ground are not being satisfied.
Yeah.
They are not being protected. And the test of the Cocoa Board is not protected.
Okay, so stories on Ghana Web. Bank of Ghana Governor and I will now be on Cocoa Board.
Yeah.
Ken Oforiatta.
I told you when I saw
the Minister of Finance, Ken Oforiatta, has stated that he, together with the Governor of the Bank of Ghana, Dr. Ernest Addison, will now be on the board of the Ghana Cocoa Board. According to him, a DEX will also be instituted to ensure the forward going of the institution.
There is no insurance there.
He mentioned this in response to a question on the future of Cocoa Board amidst high debt levels. Both the governor and I will now be on the board, and the ministry will set up a DEX that will work with the finance division at Cocoa Board so that we manage the future in much stronger way, he said while addressing the press on October 6.
Hey! Do you know something? If you Google my name, I came out with an article of publication that if you distort the figures at the ministry, it will follow you. You know, figuratism. If you misappropriate a figure from the beginning, it will follow you. Figures are just like pointers. They are like pointers. So that time, 2021, I stated that the way the ministry is injecting figures into the economy and then misappropriating the figures,
lying,
it will follow us. There will be a time IMF, World Bank, they will come out with stringent measures against the figures that we are providing. In 2021 November, I was at home and I post-budget digestion, and I spoke about it. 2022, you said you will go to IMF. Then when the decision came that you have to go to IMF, they start probing into the figures.
Yeah.
And that is where my revelation started coming. What I said started coming. So you see, if these people are thinkers and are up to the job, they will not be where we will not be where we are today. It is because they are not in charge of the economy. That is why, my sister, I stated clearly that economic issues is not about fundamentals. It's not about principles. Economic issues is about models. And those models are demand, supply, price mechanism, equilibrium. Think about it: production, monopoly, oligopoly, and all the rest. So if you apply one leg of it and you hold one constant, let's say for instance you hold inflation constant, and you are playing with unemployment, you are turning unemployment around to employ people, it means that you are moving a variable around inflation so that people can get income, so that you can tax them, so that you can reduce inflation. When you are doing it and you realize that it is not playing in the system, then it means that there is an exogenous factor that is affecting the economy. Either investors are not investing in the economy, or the jobs are not being created. Because if you create the job, people work, you tax them, you reduce inflation. But if you are not producing and you are spending, every time you are spending, like government autonomous expenditure, the way government is spending,
4 million to maintain 1 car.
4 million to maintain 1 car, you realize that you, the government, you'll be causing high inflation. So that's why
the government now was saying to reduce inflation.
Exactly.
You are rather causing.
You are spending more. So you realize that at the point, because they were spending rapidly, we move inflation from where we were, which was a single decade in Atta Mills and Jomama time, to 54.1%. Because government is spending. But if the private sector is spending, the private sector, when they spend, government tax it, so they get more. Where the private sector will spend is when you allow them to create the jobs.
Okay. No monsieur ma mena kwasi emrem. Say o hwe unemployment obi e ka say a security threat, Sa na wo hu se Ghana mpanyifo hu no.
It's a security threat. When you don't have any job to do, you are sitting at home, but you have a family to feed.
Is that how they see it?
Yes.
It's like people are just saying it.
No, you see, the government don't see it. You see, the government, they are only interested in their personal agenda. What will make their pocket fat. That's why I'm saying people are burying money underground. They don't care about the youth. It's all about nepotism. It's about me and my family. They don't care about the rest. Today, a lot of youth are jobless. And you, the governor of Bank of Ghana, you are printing money. You even lost, so that's what I put in perspective. You lost over 60 billion cedis. You see, I gave an example. We can create 45,000 jobs for the next 20 years for the youth. So, my sister, is a security threat. If you are jobless, what will you do? You'll be tempted to steal. Today, many of their youth are home. They said they brought a program called, is it NAPCO or whatever? That was one of the greatest agendas of the MPP. They will create jobs. What happened to it? They collapsed it. All those youth programs they have, they collapsed all of them. Why? It's because of mismanagement. It's because they are pocketing all the money. I always say this story. Before 2016, before they came into power, they were looking for money for campaign. They had to go to the Chinese to borrow money. They had to go to Prudential Bank to borrow 2.2 million cedis. I'm not talking about dollars. I think back in 2014, they went to Prudential Bank. I'm talking about NPP to borrow 2.2 million cedis. Today, for internal politics, for internal primaries, somebody was able to offer Dr. Bawumia 100 Toyota pickups. Do you know the cost of those 100 Toyota pickups? When you multiply it, even if you make it like maybe $30,000, that's $3 million. $3 million. Somebody was able to give out. Do you know even that $3 million, what we can do? We have schools under trees.
We are not wise.
We are not wise. No. See, even Kennedy Japan came out and said that NPP is what? Looting Ghana. Even somebody inside the party is telling us. So this government doesn't have the interest of the country at heart. For them is to make sure that they loot this country. That's why they're still talking about breaking the 8, breaking the 8. You know why they are talking about breaking the 8, breaking the 8, breaking the 8? I'll tell you the reason. They have stolen so much money that they need to cover up. If they don't break the 8, the next government come, a lot of them will go to jail. Because we're going to take them to court. They have to account for every single money. So they are desperate to break the 8 because they need to still be in power so that they can protect themselves. Yeah. And then they have to make sure that one that they can manipulate should stay in power. That's why you see Nanado is pushing the agenda to have Bawumia to be at the head, to be the president, because he's his puppet. He can control him. Because when they were in position, who did they send to go around to hold economic lectures? It was Bawumia. Bawumia went around to make promises. When they came to power, they were not fulfilling those promises. You know what Nanado and Co said? They were not the one who made those promises. So that was not in their manifesto. We have seen what happened. The 2020, I think, was the election petition. We have seen how Bawumia went to disgrace himself with some claims that are not sustained. So you see, the man lack integrity. So for them, they have to stay in power and make sure that their puppet is there. Because they have stolen so much from this country. We moved from 120 billion cedis as a debt under Mahama to what? Over 600 billion. And then you ask yourself, what do they do with the money?
Free SHS.
Free what? Free SHS.
That is what they say.
Free SHS when students go to school 3 weeks and stay home 3 months.
The traffic school no.
It's only in Ghana you see a government that don't think wise. A government will go and say they are building a cathedral for $400 million. At the same time, they go and borrow 36 million to support agriculture. It makes no sense. And what it pains me is that you see all these people, they are PhD holders, they have masters, they have been in governance for so long, and then you ask yourself, where is the sense? Like these people, like how do they think? Like even my kid, Sena, who is 11 years old, understand that when you don't have the money, you don't spend it. But these people, they don't have the money, but they spend it. So when they spend it, they don't have it. What do they go? They'll go to their friend that they are appointed over there. Hey, Charlie, can you print more money? Then the governor will print more money. Then they'll go to the IMF and take more money. That IMF money, do you see? We are in this country for COVID. They said they needed 21 billion to solve COVID problem. But the actual fact, they only use what? 11 billion. So where is the 10 billion?
Even the World Bank has given us more than necessary.
Yeah, that's what we're talking about.
And that money that it has given us could have been a benefit for us to stay. You better establish a one district, one factory. And also, Babs, school na no say school feeding na there no. Mami kacho. School no education system no. I'm born in it. You understand? wo call school nankasa akora no wo call school na ade no ekoma edi akora no aduane a omude ma akora no enye se ye aduane papa bia o ena me the way me understanding education no enye ade a wobedi a wobemi ebe ma wobesu ade o it's not only food that makes the difference. It is the nutritional level of the food that you give to the child, the balancing of the diet. What I say, I'm a home economist, so my aduane
balanced diet.
We get or my balanced diet. One would the mu kakra or the egg back ubeka now the banana count now the cake kakra be count. At you go school now, idea. Your mind is settled.
Okay.
Ubetimi asu idea. Eko wenim. Ebedru.
No, my yencha ye hotel emra. Ye pasisia. Madaroma.
Upon the gold and the diamond, the box and the oil, we stood the beg for no. Africa rich, we not be poor. Corruption just they make us so. Upon the gold and the diamond, the box and the oil, we stood the beg for food. Now everything may fall apart. Politicians they lie without be fat. They go to fill them my bellies, their family they live in the poor to suffer die. Promises for promises. After your vote, they believe your promises. I just see the remedies. All these years come alive became images. Poor roads and hospitals. They would fly to Europe for health issues. They would use one hand and taxes to show them my girls their barbecues. Mama Africa, eh. Mama Africa, eh. Mama Africa, eh. Mama Africa, eh. Yaro yara, wonso yara. Yaro yara, wonso yara. Yaro yara, Osumi yara. Yaro yara, Mama Africa de Bio yara. Rise up my country people, rise up my country youth. We they deserve the best, not evil, or we go match for good for good. Rise up my country people, rise up my country youth. We they deserve the best, not evil, or we go match for good for good. Now everything may fall apart. Politicians they lie without be fat. Them go they fill them my bellies, them family they live in the poor to suffer that. Promises for promises. After your vote, them go leave your premises. I just see the remedies. All these years come alive became images. More roads and hospitals. They go they fly to Europe for health issues. They go they use one hand and taxes to show them my girls their barbecues. Mama Africa, eh. Mama Africa, eh. Africa, eh. Mama Africa, eh. Yaro yara, wonso yara. Yaro yara, wonso manjini pabio yara. Yaro yara, wonso yara. Yaro yara, Mama Africa de Bibi. Mama Africa, eh. Africa, eh. Africa, eh. Mama Africa, eh. Yaro yara, wonso yara. Yaro yara, wonso manjini pabio yara. Yaro yara, wonso yara. Yaro yara, Mama Africa de Bibi yara.
What you say? Talenta case free to play your product ni bi no. What you say? Nti akwada nyansafo na aba Onua TV so no de ye bewie na chese talent ye yi obo pie nya talent ketwa wonim se media general de ye fa de a ye ye ni aye ni yie What I say, young Kwan, ya, dear, who pay was away your MG Sano. Yanum ye be out to say, way dear. I kind of funny. What I say. O Jana no ordin, today I see a kulu, I didn't dance kakana. What I say. Na Jana no ordin, no. I laugh like that. Anyway, I can't, remember I said, I got 10 minutes spent into my channel 5 minutes, a mamo. Send ya would be febia, but because now say open okay IMF sikano and once them so now maybe said dog say as sikano me who say I changes be I'm not feeling the impact of IMF.
See, this is what people get wrong. I used to work at the IMF, but I don't used to work as an economist. I used to be their cybersecurity engineer. Okay. So I understand how IMF work. You see, when they give you money, right? When IMF gives you money, it's not for development too. So people get it wrong. They think when IMF give you money, like the 3 billion they give us, it's not for development. It's not like go take this money, go and build road, take this money, go and develop agriculture, go and develop your educations. No. If you see when we're going to get that money from IMF, our conditions were very bad. Our credit rating was bad. So the money was to go and service our creditors. So you can't see the money because it's for to pay our debt, to go and service our creditors, so that we have some small brief so that we can go and borrow more. So you will not see it. Now, my question is, even that 3 billion they got, do they even go to service their debt or they pocket it? That's the question. So we shouldn't get it twisted. Now, Baumia promised us that when they come, we're going to move from what? Taxation to what? Production. But today we have 27 taxes in Ghana. When you go to the pump to pump petrol into your car, you are paying for at least 10 taxes at the pump. Is that the Ghana they promise us? That we're going to move from taxation to production? Can we develop a country through taxation? Do you even see what the tax is doing for you? I always give this example. Where I live in Maryland, in the US, I see what the taxes are doing.
So when you are paying
every summer, because we have snow, the road, because they plow the snow, the road get bad a little bit in winter time. So every summer, there's a road. People who live in Maryland, they know what we call the road 495. Every year, they will remove the first quota of the road and put a new one. Every single year.
Maintenance.
Every single year. So the roads are good. Last time I was coming from Aplau to Accra, and then a police officer pulled me over, and he was asking for my papers and all that. And then there was another police officer that would run to me and say, "Hey, American man, how are you? I've been following you on Facebook, on Onua and all that. That I beg you, when you go again on Onua, please talk about the motorway, because the motorway is killing people." And it's true. The motorway, especially from Tema to Accra, that side.
Yeah.
You'll be dodging potholes here. Like, you ask yourself, what is going on? We can't get anything right in Ghana. But people are sitting on fat salaries. Bank of Ghana executives are getting $2,000 a month for clothing allowance. And I ask myself, what kind of clothes are they buying for 25,000 cedis every month? So these people are getting $24,000 a year for clothing allowance. To add to that insult again, they take $7,000 as per diem. And 3 million Ghanaians today are living on $2, less than $2 a day.
$7,000 plus the 2,000 can set up one small factory in a village.
And we ask ourselves, where are we going as a country? Are we thinking? And we are in the realm of what? Spending. People who are supposed to protect our money, they know the difficulties we are going through. It's under the leadership of Dr. Ernest Addison that we have the worst exchange rate. We even went up to almost 20 cedis to $1 under his leadership. We have never lost money in terms of deficit at the Bank of Ghana. Under his leadership, we are losing about 60 billion.
And we are losing more.
We are losing more. So this man is a joke. And he had the infantry, the Kokodro, to call honorable MPs that they are hooligans. If it's not because we love our country, if it's not because Ghana is a peaceful country, if it's not because we have gone through things in Ghana.
Don't say it.
Charlie. Yankwe.
Madam.
Yeah.
On a more serious note, I am happy to be here today. The voice of the people is the voice of God. Speaking for the voiceless is one of the greatest things a man and a woman like you can do for Mother Ghana. See, whatever we are borrowing from IMF, World Bank, whatever grant is given to Ghana, say yambwa ekroa I say yambwa Ghana dache nyakopon be beside a question. You think that you are doing somebody today when you are given the power, the mandate to let children go to school and learn and become future leaders of this country, and you consume the money and you don't do due diligence by making them to go, you will be, posterity will question you. If you are put in office and you are supposed to construct road, do maintenance of the motorway, and souls are dying, you will be questionable. Dache ubetine na one who say the way I want to me and boa ana ukofo war kwanso no, God will punish you for that. Say wamudi japade to say land, forestry, emao wo omusi yejuma na hwe asase so na wo di chemicals agunsuomu say because of gold akoye galamsey to say the way I will show kitapo and also TV no so no nyakopon was suro ehwe o adienti na nyakopon di nyansa man say yenko school yebehwe eman so eye eman no ye omuka o ye antemu se efriyara nkasa na nkofo do opposition omu ye kosiade omu tutu niema wrongly ochinechi Ghana beko fom no nyakopon be bisaw sa question no kobisa nkofo omu edi ministers omu grave no ukobisa omu naka ene ufro omu se omu be handle Ghana omu sorry ba they won't do what you are doing. So managing the economy of Ghana and managing the world, managing the states, managing Africa, managing people, it is responsibility of those who know. And in Proverbs it says that if you know that you know, but you refuse to know, and you intentionally fool the people of your land, the punishment that God will give you will be more than what you think. And your generations will suffer for it. And do the right thing. The taxes are too much. I don't know whether it is true. The COVID-19 tax, it has now been changed into another thing. Have something. So that it will not be COVID-19 on the books again. Whoever has advised the authorities to change it is left with them. It's no longer going to be COVID-19 levy. It is going to be something, health something. I am saying it because I saw it coming.
Okay.
They are coming to change it. They should stop. COVID is gone. God has saved us. Remove it.
Okay.
What is removable, let us remove it. What is unremovable, let us maintain it. The tax system should not be an imposition of a tax, but reposition of the tax mechanism. We have all the taxes already. Let's see how we can rope in informal sector to collect the tax.
Okay, thank you.
So we'll be 2 cities poor. 2 cities multiplied by 30 people can generate funds for us to do road.
Okay.
It is not the problem of the tax collection. It is the problem of expenditure.
Okay.
On preferential expenditure.
Dr. Julius Kwaku Kata.
Yes, please.
Actually, let me just say, damn baby, a mama bed 3 hours, 3 hours.
Also, we are finished.
Yeah, that's a papa. And Dr. Julius Kwaku Kata, a chartered economist, trade finance professional, and I think so. Me and Casamini Abema Bakope, Kosi Azumaro. Aha. And also a businessman, a cyber security engineer. Thank you very much for coming.
We are grateful.
Papa. Mr. Kainashan and Soma me say, enche me babe cheska. Star 439 hash. Cash out. Mr. Ne, would number no a third draw no more. 1,000 cities straight. Cash out of what I say. Almost about try level so pa. It's 500 or mark 1,000 cities. It's a star 439 hash. Now was selected option 3. O selected option 3 a Onua Maakye na ebeba. Na wacha ediatum kama pa. Mesra wa so pa obetwa 5 cities. Na bom 5 cities na editwa. Wo yanka se woni 5 cities a mentwa obetimi atwa more than 5 cities. Na bom 5 Ghana. Se wotwa bebra Echese o chances say wo number no ebeto draw no mo high. Etimi so ye ba na rolly draw no rolly a na say wo number eto draw no mo ape with them na say 1,000 cities straight when I walk on etimi so star 439 hash cash out star 439 hash na was selected option 3 but homodin say Obetwa tuma no pay o number no eto draw no mu a na se wa e na wo kro no we 1,000 Ghana cedis inti enoa enono me wo kobota obi a metwa afri ho na afei yetimi atwa so okay mesra kasa atire bi ba ho okay na sapapa bra moment I know say mo say ya boy ensem and they praise the Lord. Hey, this is 1,000 now. 1,000 now. 1,000 now. Young queen. 0533 111 .2 add the rest. If I see guys, I need mum bim. Namunaye. Obia star 439 hash. Obia the 1,000. Cash out. Obia the 1,000. No pay ya. I say. Now what? Star 439 hash. Cash out. Star 439 hash. Cash out. Now I selected option 3. Cash out. 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 Where the answer? Hey, 1,000. Young cry. 0559 869 and the rest. Star 439 hash. Cash out. Star 439 hash. Cash out. Star 439 hash. Cash out. Select option 3. Onua Maakye. Now I try to 5 Ghana cedis. We number no to draw ni mo pay break and cry. It's I try 2,000. 2,000 says yeah. She. Hey, me kasi no pay ya. And then empire boni apejabo gu misunti. Me si mi ntwa. Adai abodua. She, I see me chat 10 million kro ma mini. Wonu apeja no. Ai. Owi akotwa bet. Owi na akotwa bet. Onu ya no akotwa bet. Maybe the other cash out. Yeah, the other cash out no. Dear. Sinaho. Any brabri. Na me woman ya be ma ba ku bi wa director yentin free one na. Okay. Nana amankona di awuo mpa chobra. Enti aha. Ibetra si hu wi asapoma besan ababiem. Enti aha tira konwa no eso. Me nua be ma wa join me. Okay. Me pacha Maakye. Hello Maakye.
Monsieur, no me media ajifa.
Ana wani ajo.
Medaika.
Nyabotre. Wo hefa.
Me kata Peter Chimai.
Chimai. Okay, what is on the tire?
Sorry, my friends are not that I'm already there. It's the same with oh, yeah. We are super.
What is on the tire?
We are super.
What is on the tire?
But I told me 20 Ghana penny child.
20 and 10 million.
But 10 million. Million.
When you can also do Kochiadanka.
Because I said 4,800. Now, Mamma, you found 3,800.
It's not 1,000.
We can a Saturday with the also.
Oh, I don't know about that. I know if you're around, catch us on over 64 of you. And I say, Papa. Uro Maakye ne ye choska what I say CCA dial star 439# na twatum na that say
Pacho Nyankopa adom me ho ye
ye da Nyankopa say wo free he ne bae
me free German South
okay me was German North
okay Sampa
yeah me was Sampa
okay
me free Kokwa
okay
wo free he
me free baby any ha
okay na said so nya drop area mo
Ufri baby and Hana Koja Pikulman, and our court.
Oh, okay, I said what could drop. Okay, that's fine. So, Cranny, I know 18. Now, no pedia, you were how on what way?
Really, Captain Smart in Tia, I think a week ago, me a jungle Emma or Mobone, and our family say, I assign another poema, me a poet, and it's spoken with that tea. Okay, so another poema, Efa Onua Maakye.
And I'm about the kind captain, dear no. We are not doing Onua Maakye, dear no. Atwaso.
The captain, the enemy team of
okay. I know they are recording the airborne. Yes. It's Mammy Onua Maakye, dear no.
Okay, I would like to stand when I perform.
Me pacho, a director of Person General Winty. Obey me, I'm sorry, Anna. Okay. Okay, I think we are good to go.
Onua Maakye. Ane, me ma watching. Me no, me ma watching. Ade akye me nso ade akye me. O tamfo no anyame ankye me. Enora me chiae, nso manchenchene. O chesunyame akye me ade. Wache amana so me so. Oyama ifita senchene. Ani eyame achenchena. Me ananka ma chenchene senchenam. Ti baabia ni ha chian kwan so na no ahemadache. Me sorry te sa ponche. Me ne boache nanka me pe starch ache amakrache kuku krache no se ope banche starch enso me mache kanche kodulu ne nchen no na ne nyina hye ade anche so ahye enso me de ade ache me so ti ma ncha wo se Onua Maakye o etie Captain Smart me da se efem na man kona de o
mame fa ojay ento so fama pia o why dear now uko school which na saying
mpacho me wo University of Education
Winneba
level 200
so ba chira de chire ni oh okay interesting Mr. we are men come mo ko UK ni hu bi o now wo talent na kita no ye pese yenso ye benefit e free mo nti dia na wo hwe ni mo dia na hye wo nkran dia na influence wa ka se o mamnya bibi ma captain na mesanya bibi mo Onua Maakye.
Okay, I've been following the program for long, and manager said the captain we see a coma mabune said the oye activist a Ghana one said the nema a call a touch wa to me a voice out a cano manager Juan Casa. So I've been writing many poems. I war with you Maakye, but I decided to say some media may be I'm a captain. Na fema ye bin so ama Onua Maakye said the be ya me so me de be hye mu kran na ma hu say there are people out there omo ni je de mo ye no ho.
Okay ye ni so de wa ye ne pa nyame hira wo ye metimi aka cho no say yero ho na sua de we no eye wo talent no de obi antimi nje na mo ma de sua ne de wanyere ho obetimi anya receipt unya receipt pe na asema ba na yense bi nti wuye we no na de adesua no so support no na abewie school no na ne mienu nyina enyini abom nti ye da se papa nyamishra nti menu abemei wabo adwuma pa nyame enhira no waya de na amankona de awuo ai ono oye obi a oka anwensem osan etro sapamani aye de enkrofo 1000 Ghana wo yachi a etwen yen aha enkrofo 1000 cedis etwen yen wachire ho ya se de mawo asembeti yaba enti mesira wa anopei ye bubu cash out of machine no ye bubu asanye fofagum ade amawo ya massage machine no na ne ten no star 439 hash cash out star 439 hash cash out ma me kwa homa no somra okay ma me kwamra what to make up Maakye onia Maakye that's to say Daniel on say boko na wa hefa because if you talk to see takwa your friend say friend Steven what the cash out to be 30,000 Ghana what they say the try with the 20 cedis the try 20 Ghana and then go for the 20 dia pa o Steven scan on the bad you're correct. What is coming out of pay? 20 cedis on a pay, we're going to pay 1,000 Ghana. Now, besides all this kind of bad day. Oh, it's kind of me from the car. What did you crack off? Oh, me need to come in. Yes, I'll pay and Seven other say, Ochina was a tribute. Ane, we show me a Maakye no, near chose Kaka, Maakye cash out to say. Our machine, and no pebby, make you sure machine, your baby boon. Condemn, just scanning in our star 439 hash. Cash out. Star 439 hash. Cash out. Now I selected option 3. Onua Maakye and the Biaso. Eniti sapoyo fire for process ni mu biem enti na abusuya se wonya ntwa ya wo de fa wo phone no ne bo star 439 hash star 439 hash na wako option 3 ne ye Onua Maakye wo bo Onua Maakye ne so pe what wadi yakopon ya wadom na se ne afidie ne roli ana peke wo number ne dia 5 cedis na wo dia 1,000 straight abusuya fo pe we wo de abo yeah, but you won't try. You won't try. Pass out. Wow. Young Queen. 0246 014. Over the 1,000. Somebody chop 1,000 Ghana straight. Straight and pay ya. That's out of us. I catch you. So much more pay. Ya bet you must can in now. Ya bet you share. Ya bet you in 1,000. What think I saw with Jay? Yeah. David. What would I mean? Jay? Says, see, I tell you when. Yeah, Jessica for star 439 hash. Cash out. Star 439 hash. Cash out. Star 439 hash. Cash out. Cash out. Cash out. Cash out. Cash out. And go for you. Cash out. Cash out. Cash out. I pick it. Young Queen. 0542 239. Allah wallahi. 1,000 Ghana. I found a ucha on there. Oh, I found a ucha. And they said they are payable. They are to me. Shale. Watch him 200. Star 439 hash. Cash out. Now I selected option 3. Option 3 ni Onua Maakye. Adaroma o number no e todro no me say there eyi enkofo dia tomi ya. Nese wana ukono obibo.
Obiba.
Obibo.
Obiba.
Obisabo.
Obiba.
Obibo.
Obiba.
Obibo.
Obiba.
Obibo. Obibo. Cash out. 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 Atom.
Apeke.
Atom. Yankwai. 0557 865 dot at the rest.
Thousand stress.
Ejana want to me. Ejana want to me. Star 439 house.
Cash out.
Mesrao, fasha utirimu say. Phone now. What dial star 439 hash. No option 3.
Onua matching.
We are no 5 cities pet. What make more than 5 cities? Number 5 cities. What you say? More no now chances so number better drone.
And also
more. Send your crowd D. One will say the tap touching my eye danger. And crowd the jubilate.
Eniji abafie
anope ya hyehyehye
na tete wunya adwuma bia 20 Ghana no de 2000 na wo se den minya bemnim me ho form hasesia
enye izi me nyambo akira me twa me de nti eno ano no me sro koso na twa onua maache ye pon a na che se other shows are eba no obetimi asa atwa no select wo mo option no na wo se me se cash out for omo de abewo so ye be di musika ni nyina ye be twa da bia what you say anything anope sapoyo wo bibia pese o kan
bibia pese me kan de anopa no obo ne tofa maame
okay
ye nkrofo yi a ye so mo ye NPP fo yi a wo mo de call UTV ho nti na me stra adwuma mu mpanimfo ase senkabe ya wo de omo nyire wo mo ho ano mo ntotuo no mo online sese mayen na wo de ye nkita ne ye de ye wadwuma mu ne ye adwuma omonya ne sa mayen
zapoyo
enyasa me ye violence so ye wa krasi titi sa wo no obi nya ntokwa na odwane ko ni fie kura mpa ye ntine ntwa ko ni fie
da bi obi fie ne ye nkobo no ho
ye nkobo ne ho ai sa pepe ntine me wadwuma mu ha ye me fie ya na ha me ya ni amo ho nsem ate ase
te mu de hia
ti de course ni mo de ya pa asempanyimfo akasatia say NPP fo de omo nhyadan fa bi
Adesemba so see hooligans
enti no omo nyina omo nyina aka ho bi
ya so o birthday bi but ma menye we
okay
we Mr and Mrs Afram eni abusua ni nyina se omo we she Reverend Isaac Osei Bonsu Fathers Chapel International Otafo Junction nyame enhira papa Reverend na onto nkwandem abusua ni nyina ni asori man namfofo omo sere nyakopon nhira de ema ose nyakopon emo ho ban na onto nkwandem kosi se obeye kase pa won nhira na ontete wa hye Reverend Isaac Osei Bonsu happy birthday. Ena na ka obeye na na.
Dabi we dia me nua be ma preko pe.
Okay ne ye ne.
Me nua be ma odi machi mienu. Ye friend Okas. Nti na kwadwo amako bright ene ye wawoda. Ye de Yakopon asepa so de afe aka won fie ho. Me fresh boy ne da so no. Me nua ye hutwa. Nti adan honi gine.
O men kasai.
Okay, nti no wo baba ma me titi, wo baba ma na se de me nua ye fresh yi de. Me pe obi o ya fresh no wa wo fresh na chesa me de na man nti no o ka samu akọ bright happy birthday wo di WCT drive ase o hwa ya no pe ya busuafo ni nyina ya se ye do papa Yakopon enhira na wonya wo kese akwadwo ma fe wonso
ya da se nyame onhira na ma menchia director of homemade local food director nyame onhira mechia wo anopain chia mame babi ni mame wai kacha mama se chia na anopain pa na afa busy restaurant so ewo musuku Guafini station hono ma busy restaurant adwuma fa mo ho nyina ye chia mo anopain continental ni local ni nyina se ho na mdidi o
se na waya kamaka
se ho na mdidi
se de wa fese some abadi
menye small
ba abadi
share
omo na last week omo package bi bre
alala busy restaurant ye chia mo anopain nyame enhira mo papa Yama ATL Fonso Moni Juma Yadama Siano Pebiamoma entuma na Yama designers Papa Eliza Fashion and they are Opame Yamatia Wiki Eliza Fashion Instagram Eliza_fashion_palom na want to me embo Pamia ma papa Enfa and show. Madama Ochina Benada the production team now led by Godwin Tete and our director and Taro Mr. Chu production team na Evans Apente and our Mensa Womija camera next to Edema no pay CVTR any quantity mostly Damasi Minute sa Hoyo aha and I feel Slabber Webu and the Dio Yamachi Ochina bye bye.
You'll ever taste.
Hi, babies.
Hi, Mom.
Hope you're having fun at Granny's.
Yeah, but Grandma doesn't have my favorite top chocolate spread. Hi, Mom. Mommy, please, I missed top chocolate spread on bread.
Tasty too. Made just for you and me. Choco, it's chocolate choco. It's chocolate choco. It's chocolate choco. Top choco. It's chocolate.
Surprise children.
Yay! It's chocolate choco.
Taste of chocolate. This advert is FDA approved.
Welcome to Divine Organic Hub, a home of organic products. Our product categories are essential oils, seeds and nuts, food supplements. Our products are affordable and of good prices. Yes, our quality are 100%. Located at Achimota Mall, Takrady Mall, Junction Mall, and of course, Vestos Mall. Our contact is 0241 99 1008. I'll repeat again. 0241 99 1008. Divine Organic App is always better when it's organic.
A1 traveling and tours. Nana, ye bound chain. The beer concerning what country Krata Sem, so benya visa. Opaya one now got to bloom. Bra super A1. For a country one sem na bedan. We know the friendly believe labalabano. A beer names are. Bibia a genuine. Ubenya will be beer pepe. Bibia a wano ne kwaso. Yet the better 2 amount. For today one, because this was a back visa. So when you say super A1 there, all the office or it's at any time we are person get into contact no, and yet difficult to sell Sabeka. It is Robibia, Bra super A1 till near a year solid pa. Me kura mi hu ye no na mani age pa e Canada de no eno de e tatabe special one